Alrighty then. Let us get into the last stream of the year. The last stream. Hold on. Wait. First of all, camera, what are you doing? You got to be like there. There we go. Yes. The last wait a minute.
The last stream of 2025.
So, yeah, the last stream of 2025. Let me see here. I did some updates on my streaming box earlier. So let me just make sure things are looking good. Yeah, things are looking good-ish, I think. I don't know. Okay. All right. Cool. There we go. All right. Everything looks okay. So yeah, last stream of the year, last stream of 2025. And it's going to be a weird one because this is something that I would normally only play by my lonesome because frankly, the game is a management game and it can get boring. I just don't like what's going on my camera here. Hold on a minute. There we go. That looks better. Something happened with my camera view. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, the game is a management game primarily, but it's in space, and it's a glorious space combat game that has management hanging over top of the glorious space combat game. You should be bored already. You are, because you're just looking at my handsome bald head. But this is great. Okay, so this game is called X4. It's the latest iteration in a genre of games they call 4X games. And basically, this is the graphical and spiritual and progressive successor to X3, which was the successor to X2. And I never played X1. I'm not familiar with X1. I got started in the X2 series. And X2 was pretty deep. X3 was even more so. X3 took things to another level where you could build your own faction and your own corporation and empire and basically take over the universe. We'll just leave it like that. Don't care. And X4 really expanded on that, but I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't play any of the base game of X4. And that is because I found a mod. Not I found, but it's a very popular mod for X4 that basically converts the entire game into the Star Wars universe. And there's something very cool about this because the X series of games is built around doing things in space stations, and in spacecraft. And they range from the smallest little satellites to some truly awe-inspiring, huge spacecraft, spaceships. And X4 took that whole idea to another level. So a wonderful group of devs got together and made something called Star Wars Interworlds. And it's like I said, it's a whole conversion for X4 that makes it the Star Wars universe. So I'm just gonna give you guys I'm gonna tease you here. We'll jump into my game in a few minutes, but I just want to tease you what this is all about. Also, I am fully expecting to get copyright struck tonight multiple times because the music is legit from Star Wars and it's amazing. I don't know what system we're in. Theoretically, this is going to be Coruscant below us, but that's really bad map of Coruscant. I don't know if that's actually Coruscant. But anyway, so I'm in a TIE fighter of sorts, TIE Interceptor, and we're just gonna go and look at, these are all the small and medium ships in the game. So you're going to see some things, if you're a fan of the Star Wars universe, you're going to see some things you're familiar with, like right here. The Lardy. Lardy. Right? And of course the lighting is interesting, right? You got the, I believe that's a Y-wing right there. Y-wing, right? You got a couple of others, not generic, but I just don't know the names of these vehicles. There's an ARC 170 from the Clone Wars. There's a Jedi fighter. There's another Jedi fighter over here. All right, now we're starting to get a little bit bigger, right? Starting to get a little bit bigger. These are all legitimate vehicles from the Star Wars universe, right? That was in the Clone Wars as well, that vehicle right there. Not sure what that is. Not sure what some of these are, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Right? There's a Imperial ship, an older Imperial ship. Some different TIE fighter models here. Good old TIE fighters right there. Generic TIE fighter there. That's an off-brand TIE. Then we're going to get into the TIE bombers. And interceptors. All right, so you get the idea. There's a lot of shit. These are just the small ships. Right? There's a B-wing. Right there. Oh, well. Yep. B-wing, another Y-wing. So you get the point, right? Come back here to this. This is going to be the medium-sized ships in the game. Right? And here are some of... Hey, Lapone. 32 months of membership. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Something, something, something. Dark side, something. Yes, indeed. So yeah. So we have some Republic ships here. We got some other. Oh, there's a Corellian cruiser. There is version of the Millennium Falcon, the YT 1200, 1300, one of those two. Hammerhead frigate over here. A couple of other generic medium-sized ships. There's the Imperial transport that Sidious loves to be on. All right. Some other medium-sized ships that I don't know all the names of. But you can see they get, you know, they're getting up there. They're getting up there. And then we're going to come back here because there are some bigger ships back here in this one.
MCAD Reef Home. Victory 2 Star Destroyer.
Here is a Star Destroyer. You can see it takes a little bit to get back there because, you know, hey, you got a PS5 for old St. Nick. Nice, Lapone. Congrats. Hey, Nick Thompson. What's going on, buddy? How are you? So this Star Destroyer, you know, is a couple hundred meters long. Not super long compared to some of the other ships in the Star Wars universe. But you get the idea that, you know, I'm flying a little teeny tiny interceptor compared to this Victory class Star Destroyer. You know? And you can tell this isn't even the big one because it only has two engines, two thrusters, two big thrusters on the back, right? All right. Let me exit the start menu, turn the sound down. Okay. Now we're going to get to the big ships. The huge ships. The ships that made the Star Wars movies impressive. And you know, folks got scared by what they were seeing in the movie, right?
Throwing flashbang.
There we go. So what is this? That's a starfighter.
Sector clear.
All right, so here's these are considered large vehicles over here. They are corvettes and gunboats, and their displacement is large. They're not as large as some of, say, the medium ships, but they have a lot of displacement, right? And they have a lot of guns and stuff that they can utilize on them.
MCAD Liberty.
So now we're going to come over here. Now we're getting into the truly large ships. I'll get into that in a second, Lapone. Just remind me. Actually, I'll get into it right now while we take a look at this Mon Cal cruiser. So, my niece. Oh, actually, I'm not even on the game screen. My niece got me a couple of neat things to, you know, steer into my gaming addiction. And one of them is a back pad for my chair that does not come with the DX Racer chair, that has LEDs in it. And it's actually pretty comfortable back pad, and the LEDs are on it. She also got me a sign that I need to put up that says, "Warning, video game in progress. Any unauthorized entry will be eliminated." Yeah. So anyway, it is. I appreciate that, Lapone. My nieces are awesome, both of them. So here we have a Mon Cal cruiser, which many of you might recognize from the Republic or Rebellion side of things, right? Here's another Republic cruiser down here.
MCAD Liberty.
More Republic cruisers. Oh, what? I'm sorry. What's that down there? Yeah, that's right. They have the massively huge, disgusting Sith and Imperial ships in this game. We're going to go over here before we hit those big ones. So here's a couple light carriers. This vehicle right here can carry like 20 or 30 fighters my size. I don't know the name of it. I don't know if you can tell, but because of the size of the vehicles in the bottom left of my main screen, the frame rate in the game is starting to struggle a little bit. But here are some other ships, right? And then we'll get down to the big guys in a second.
Turret.
Turret.
GR500 minor.
GR500 minor.
Turret. Acclimator 1 transport.
Acclimator 1, which was used heavily in the Clone Wars.
A 3-2 Star Destroyer.
There's that smaller Star Destroyer, right?
Vindicator cruiser.
Here are the cruisers.
Immobilizer 418 cruiser. Pontos frigate.
There's a frigate.
Imperial light cruiser.
Some other light cruisers. All right. And I mean, you can just tell, just there are so many vehicles in this game. It's not even funny.
Imperial Star Destroyer 1. Imperial Star Destroyer 2.
So now we're going to go down to the truly big, some of the truly big ships in the game.
Imperial Star Destroyer 1.
So, like, in the original Star Wars, there is no Death Star. I will say that. There is no Death Star. In the original Star Wars game, it would have been this Star Destroyer that the series opened with, I believe. Does this have the 3? Yeah, there it is.
Imperial Star Destroyer 2.
Second gen Star Destroyer.
Aorus Star Destroyer.
Power. Which I believe is from the Sith Wars. So they included a couple of like the old Star Destroyer vehicles in this game too.
Providence.
What was that? Oh, Providence. I don't know what that is, but it's a big freaking ship. That's all I know.
Munificent class.
Munificent. I feel like that is Clone Wars on the
Recusant class destroyer.
yeah, all of these, the Munificent, the Recusant, I believe those are the ones that the
Allocator.
Trade Federation used.
Venator Star Destroyer.
So, I mean, I'm running as fast as my normal maneuverability works or goes, and you can see that, you know, these ships are just huge.
Venator CE Star Destroyer.
So now we're getting into the Republic ships from the Clone Wars. Venator. But enough with this.
Freighter battle cruiser.
Praetor battle cruiser.
Subjugator class battle cruiser.
Subjugator, that's from the Trade Federation.
Bellator class dreadnought.
Bellator class dreadnought. I don't know what that's from exactly, but all right. Let's go look at the big boys.
Prototype superstar destroyer. Executor class superstar destroyer.
So the Executor was Vader's ship. No, there's no Death Star. There's no Death. I actually don't think. Hold on. I don't think they even put it in the. No, they didn't put it in as anything. But yeah, I mean, just so we've flown through by a bunch of ships, right?
Prototype superstar destroyer.
And I mean, you know, it's not. It certainly is imposing in size, right? It's not, the scale is not totally, you know, as, oh, and there's a bug. You know, it's not scaled like it quite is in the movies, but it's still super impressive. All right. Now we're going to go to my playthrough, which is a little bit different. Hello, Ferd. What you doing, bud? Actually, let me see if we can do something.
Graduating from the Imperial Navy Academy.
Let me see here.
With exceptional grades, you were given a choice to join the Navy as a regular starfighter pilot or become a free agent and bring
Let's just jump right into this. This is just a prefixed jump-in battle. So the thing about X4 is that it's this open world that you play in general. But this is just like a battle over Coruscant between two forces. So
Imperial Star Destroyer 1.
There's a couple of Star Destroyers. Oh. Where you guys going? Okay, fine. I'll catch up to you. Just give me a minute. Love how it says hold position, but the fleet immediately moved out. Got a couple of missiles. Got a bunch of guns, a bunch of lasers. There it is. Oh dear.
MCADA command cruiser.
Oh no. Holy crap. I'm gonna give myself some space here because they're hovering. They're attacking the Star Destroyer.
Wing AS at 41.
It's all right. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. This is actually... I haven't played one of these prefix battles before. This is really freaking cool. They have the sounds down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm getting shot at pretty hard.
X-Wing T-65B. Your wing.
Oh dear, I gotta give myself some space. I've taken damage. Oh god, look at the radar. Oh geez, I'm going down.
X-Wing T-65B.
Are you all following me?
Hull down.
Oh yeah, I'm about to die. Hull breached.
Your wing UT-60B. Hull critical.
Uh-oh. Ahab's going down, folks. Uh-oh. No.
Ejecting. Emergency eject successful.
That's pretty freaking cool. That's intense, bro. And honestly, though, with this many aircraft or spaceships and huge ships and small ships flying around, like, this game is handling it so well.
You're in serious trouble.
Yeah, Kevin, yeah, yes. Kitty was getting his time. Woo. All right, well, let's go back to the start menu, and we'll do it. We'll do like a Trade Federation one. Hey, Sniper, what's up, buddy? Oh, this is one of my favorite songs from the entire Star Wars universe. I am so this whole stream is copyright strike. Copyright strike.
After graduating from the Imperial Navy Academy with exceptional grades, you were given a choice to join the Navy as a regular starfighter pilot or become a free agent and bring order to the galaxy.
Let's try this one. I'm wondering if this one will have the gigantic Clone Wars ships. I forget what they were called. All right, so I'm on the clone side here. Let me pause this for a second. I'm looking to get cameras for a second. There it is. Oh no, I'm in an ARC 170. Okay. Okay, cool. right, so this is going to be a little bit different. Uh-oh. Where are you all going? Holy cow. Oh, you're just going out in front. Okay. I don't know why you're doing that. Not sure why there's a Y-wing. Because Y-wing came much later in the...
New attack order. Engaging. Scrap. Affirmative.
There it is. There it is. I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna get absolutely flapped here. But there it is. Droid control ship.
We're taking hits.
I'm getting absolutely murked. Although this thing, the Arc 170 can take a lot more damage than the TIEs could. TIEs are cheap. They don't have much shielding. Just want to give my shield a chance to fix itself for a minute before I dive back in. Oh my god. Look at this cluster.
Vulture droid. Genosian frigate.
Geonosian frigate. Interesting.
Get off my radar.
Vulture droid.
Geonosian frigate got slapped. Got absolutely murked. Hey, I got a kill. I don't know if I want to head back towards those big ships yet. To be fair, the Arcs were kind of the ones that were supposed to be
Vulture droid.
taking on the bigger ships with proton torpedoes. Man, those things are fast. Oh, you're speeding back to cover the big ships.
Vulture droid.
Won't get me that easily.
Take a look at the situation here. I'm right there.
Read that.
There's another Geonosian frigate over here?
Genosian frigate.
Yep.
You're cooked.
You don't want to get too... So the big thing in this game is that the bigger ships will absolutely murk you.
Something hit us.
I don't like this.
Vulture droid.
Oh man, they're coming from behind. Coming from every direction.
Repair drone.
Oh.
Genosian frigate.
Whoa! Definitely want to turn away from that thing. Woo!
Try a bit harder.
Oh,
Something hit us.
I got way too close.
Geonosian frigate.
That's another Geonosian frigate? Good lord, bro.
Incoming missile.
Uh-oh.
I'm not talking to you.
Incoming missile. Danger. Danger.
Ah! So, yeah. Combat in this game is pretty hectic once the battles get pretty big. Alright, we're gonna go back to the start menu. Yes, the scintillating sounds of muted music. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so now we're going to jump into my actual playthrough that I'm doing. Which I believe is this one. Now, I've already spent a good amount of time you know, relearning how to play the game because I haven't played an X series game in quite some time. And then also learning what the game is about within the confines of the mod, the Star Wars mod. And it took a while to come back to me, but needless to say, it did come back. And we got a pretty good thing going. There's many starts you can use in the mod. Tons of different starts. You can be a bounty hunter. You can be like the commander of a large Imperial ship when the Empire like crashed and burned. You can be a member of the Imperial Navy. You can be a rebel. You can be New Republic. You can be tons of different ways to start in the game. I chose a start that gave me a handful of cash. Not much, just a little bit. And a good ship to start. Basically, it's from it's called the corporate sector. And I got an ARC 170, which is the ship I was flying in that last combat mission. And a couple 100,000 credits. And, you know, you get started. And boy, have I gotten started. So right now, I'm in this system called Cantonica. Cantonica. Cantonica? I don't know what the emphases are. But anyway. And I am on a CSA shipyard. And there is diplomacy in the game. So, for example, CSA is a corporate sector authority. And that's basically the kind of like the faction that I started under, not exactly as a part of, because you don't really start as a faction unless you choose one of the factions. But you can see I've reached Ally plus 22. And that's because I just like to be friendly with everybody in this game. Because I just want to make money. And then I want to take over the world with my money. So yeah. So I have done a bunch of exploring. And have my own... I don't have any systems to my name yet, but I do have a couple of space stations. And I have my own little... Okay, Mr. Krabs. Yes. Yes. So the vast majority of these ships that you see are mining ships, because that's the way you make money fast, is you build up a little mining empire. A couple of them are transport ships, just like trading ships, and a couple of them are combat ships. My biggest ship at the moment is called a C-70. I'll show you what that is in just a second here. It is a Corvette-sized ship. It's considered a medium-sized ship. They're expensive. Like a fully loaded one on high preset is just shy of 6 million credits. And even though I'm making good money, that's still a good chunk of change for me. The reason I put this together, and I only have one of them, is because I had to quickly put one together and build it out and have it run over to this system here called Roche. Or Roche. And Roche was having a problem with pirate activity, and one of my miner ships got destroyed. And I hadn't lost a ship yet. I saw that, Stemps. I saw that. I lost one of my mining ships here, and then I had never lost a ship yet, and all of a sudden I see 5 spacesuit markers pop up. I'm like, oh, I gotta rescue those guys. I feel bad. They're stuck in space. Somebody who's more cold-hearted would probably not have done that, because there was a huge CSA, corporate sector. There was a huge corporate sector fleet in here taking on like 9 or 10 pirates right by where my guys were just floating in space in spacesuits. So I put together something that had a little bit of oomph to it and had a good bit of speed, and it came over here and grabbed my guys and went back to that station back here. Now, I'm going to jinx myself. I haven't seen any pirate activity in this sector in quite some time, in hours. And when I say there was pirate activity here, it was literally nonstop pirate activity. Like, my mining ships were running all the time. From where they were mining from, and it was slowing down my income. Thankfully, it took like 2 hours of straight pirate activity for the corporate sector to send just a huge fleet. It was like 10 or 15. It was like 3 large ships and just a swarm of fighters, and it patrolled in here. It was really cool. So one thing you got to know about specifically X4 and all of the X games, is that the games are what you would consider living, right? And that is, the game is responding to what you as the player is doing, but also the game is responding to what everything else, what's going on in the game itself, right? I mean, with all of these factions, right? So all of these factions react to each other depending on what their relationship is with each other and the web of relationships. And like what was really funny was, where is it? Mandalorian Death Watch right here. I'm a friend to them because I'm just doing like merchant stuff with them. But they all of a sudden went from neutral with the New Republic and neutral with the Galactic Empire up here to unfriendly in like a very quick point of time. And the Galactic Empire and the New Republic actually like teamed up for a short period of time to do whatever they did to battle stuff. And I don't know if that actually ended or not. Let me see here. Death Watch versus New Republic War, Death Watch versus Galactic Empire, New Republic, Galactic versus New Republic versus... Okay, so they got pissed off at each other again. So now there's just this triangle of war going on here that I'm just supplying all sides to. War is making me rich. So most of this game is about management. And that's why I said earlier that this is a space game with management over it. Because I spent a lot of my time in this window right here, making sure that my various space stations are doing what they're supposed to, my various ships are doing what they're supposed to, and because I have satellites in so many systems, I can talk directly to shipyards and build ships as I need them, right? Which, like, that's what I did here when I needed to rescue those guys in their spacesuits down here. But, like, for example, one of my things I wanted to do was I wanted to make some miners. I wanted to make some miners in another sector of space that is owned by what's called the Imperial Ascendancy. Just because that's what I want to do. So, unfortunately, experimental. What? Oh, XL only. Bellator Drat. 240 million credits if I wanted to buy that. It's no longer offered to sale to third parties. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let me just see. Yeah, see, I don't want to spend 3 million on a gigantic miner. That's just not. What does this one have? Mining shuttle. No, that's not worth my money. Ooh, wait a minute. Hello. Mining Guild. Hey! This I have a preset on. Let me go to consumables. We will go to one resource survey unit. What is the price for this thing down here? $720. That's cheap down here. Cool. Add to shopping list. I want to buy 2. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I actually want the long range scanner and cool. Okay. Add to shopping list. 2,000,005. Confirm order. And in about 4 minutes, I'm gonna have 2 mining ships there. So that's what's really neat. Is that, you know, if you have a relationship with even if you don't really have much of a relationship, as long as you're not hated. Actually, that reminds me. I am hostile with these guys. Can I actually can still come in here and buy ships if I wanted to. And cause havoc.
Requesting permission to go.
Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, that's Camino. I'm good with Camino, that's why. So I also have, you know, I cheat a little bit when I play these games. Somebody put together a map for this mod, and I have the map on my second screen, which really, really does help. I'm not gonna lie. It's getting stopped. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and tell these miners that I'm having made down in these systems here. Ooh. Cool. Okay. I'm going to have one, unfortunately, have to go all the way around to come to Mustafar. Mustafar is where the great battle took place between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader before Darth Vader got his suit. Or should I say suited? And this is how you start building rep with the different factions too, is you just, as long as they're not hostile and they're not going to blow up your ships, you send a trader and you send a miner into their space and you just start doing stuff for them. Transactions get you rep. Pretty easy. And while we are waiting, you can see I'm in my ship here at this huge dockyard production facility, and that is a medium-sized ship that just took off right there. Bye-bye. Here's my ARC 170 from the outside.
Sir.
Sir.
ARC 170.
We're gonna plot a trip for myself. I am all the way up here. And while we're doing some things, I have yet to visit my new space station in this sector. So, start guidance. Undock.
Docking position clear.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
And
Autopilot.
we're going to autopilot there.
Engaged.
So while that's going on, let's go back. And again, this is what I mean by management. So you can see my ship is going to take this yellow path because we're all the way up here. We got to make all these jumps, blah, blah, blah. The autopilot's going to handle all that for me. Let's see here. I was down here. Yep. In Garethium.
Approaching jump gate.
There we go. Information. ATG. CK. Minor MK1. All right, you. The Darknell? Yes, Darknell is the one.
Jump completed. Hadavo.
So you are gonna go local auto mine. You're gonna do ore, and you're gonna do it in Darknell. Confirm. And that's all I have to do. That guy's gonna be on his way. Oh, wait a second. I want you to drop your resource survey unit in there. And then you can do your local auto mine. All right, cool. This other guy in Garethium. This guy, yep. Information, please.
Jump completed. Guarmia.
ATG. Minor MK. Minger? No. Minor MK1. Then this one, I want you to go to Mustafar. So, local auto mine, or in Mustafar. Confirm. And then I also want you to drop that resource survey. So that's why this is management. It's because unless there's a mod that I haven't found yet, and I haven't really looked that hard, you have to at least set up and deploy every ship that you own. And
Jump
eventually,
completed.
that could be hundreds of ships. Right? So, yeah. Something interesting happened. I don't know if you saw that, but Carson literally just levitated. Just make sure there's nothing going on. Somewhere in the hoose. No. 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 For a minute there, it looked like my front door was open, but it's not. Okay. So those guys are doing what they're going to do. Where are we in our journey?
Jump completed. Mon Calamari.
Oh, okay. So we're here. We got one jump. So you can see I'm in an arc. We're just tooling along. I have a space station in this sector. All it does is make power cores. That's all it does. I really got to work on that for a minute and a few, because I feel like I need to build it up a little bit more. I spent a lot of time and energy earlier putting together this station, and it's almost complete. All right.
Jump completed. Lothal.
And here we are. And there's my station.
Autopilot disengaged.
So a couple of giant solar panels on the bottom to make power cores.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
Action
What are you?
4 minor.
Mineral miner. Ooh. Oh, this is a builder. This huge ship over here by my station is a builder. It uses drones and stuff to build new pieces. You can see it's building a new piece over here on my station that I've asked it to. And then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna dock.
BCX 100.
Ooh. What do we have? We got a criminal hanging out around my station. What's this?
Short range transporter. A.
I don't think so. We blew up a little transport criminal. Got some loot. And we're gonna go up here. And that's our docking bay. Now I just gotta figure out what I need to click
Neutron
on.
Star builder.
No, I don't want the neutron star builder. No, we can do it this way too.
Docking permission granted.
There we go.
Thanks for your help.
Ooh, I got 1,500 credits for taking that guy out. Cool. Wonder if I just paid myself that. So here we go.
Docking complete.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
You're damn right it is. I own the thing. Oh, hello. Are you sure you can fit here? Like a glove. All right, let me see here. Let's go to Trader's Corner. Whoa. Oh, that's the door. Listen to the alarm for the gigantic doors. That was pretty cool. I'm coming down to this guy to sell him some stuff. Show me your wares. Let me see here. I do not need a data fragment. I do not need interface units. I don't need a spacesuit bomb either. I would, however, like... Damn. You don't have 2-star piloting. I mean, I got 3, but that's all right. And I don't need those, and I don't need those. So confirm. Make a quick.
Good luck.
11,000. All right. And that guy's off. There's things you can craft too. I don't, but there's things you can craft. One of the early missions that I did to make good credits is making these fine meals. That was something that was that made a lot of credits early on very easy. Go back to our ship.
Sir.
You're hearing somebody say "sir" because I've got a navigator up there. Man, what are you doing, buddy? You doing some business. Let's look at this. How do we not have ore? Don't want to sell ore. I gotta figure out how to... I want my ships... What are you doing? You're doing silicon.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Oh, here we go. Let me see here. Gonna learn something here. Learn myself something here. Production model's gonna be done in 8 minutes. Oh, here we go. Wait a second. Maybe I need to... Excuse me.
Can I?
More? No.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, so what I'm trying to figure out here is... I have them set to auto mine. Oh, also, actually, wait a second. I do want to.
Can I help?
Yes, give you a seminar. One through. Back.
Goodbye.
And let me just see this here. Local auto mine, local auto trade. No. Where are you going? Oh, here we go.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
What? No. Remove assignment. I don't know how. I don't know what just happened there. You're a minor. I don't want you to do that. I gotta look up how to do that. Not when I'm not on stream. Make sure you're just doing what you're supposed to there. Oh, no wonder why. Oh. Oh. That makes much more sense now. The ship is too big to dock at my facility. So, Ahab. That. Yeah. Yeah. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. Yeah, see, so like this one has been hooking up my station with silicon. Okay, so now here's what I need to do. I need to go to this guy over here. Yes, all the way over here. I need to buy a ship. Another one of these guys. And add to shopping list. Confirm the order. That'll be done in 3 minutes.
Docking permission
Excuse me. In the meantime, I need to figure out how to add a gigantic docking bay on this thing. All right, so here's the build planner for a station. You have to buy real estate in space, so to speak, and you start off with a 3 kilometer in every direction chunk of space, and you can expand it up to 20 kilometers to make a really, really huge station. And you can see here. We have enough. We have all the resources we need to complete the current changes that I want. But I need to add something else. Might actually have to buy more real estate in a minute. Because what I don't want to do dock module. Generic 3 dock T pier. This is for the big ships. Not entirely sure why.
Acknowledged.
I knew I was jinxing myself when I was talking about it earlier. Yep, it's in Roche. Here they are. Oh, they're gonna get absolutely slapped down. Gonna get absolutely slapped. So here's the thing, if you guys know anything about the Star Wars universe, these particular pirates that are causing me so many issues, they're called Yuuzhan Vong. They have a very interesting spot in the Star Wars universe. They kind of show up where they want. There's a beacon somewhere of theirs, somewhere close. I think the beacon is here in this system. They can teleport within 2 jumps of where their beacon is. So 1, 2, and they just love trying to take out all this stuff in here. So they got some pretty strong ships too. Normally I send my miners to hide, but well, we'll just leave them for now. Let's go back to planning this build here, because I want to get one of the big piers going here. What problem is, let's see if I can do this. We're gonna do
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
actually, wait a second. No, that's not where I'm looking for. I'm looking for over here. All right, so I've got a 5x5, so it's a 10x10x10 right now. Let's go. Man. We're getting expensive. Okay. Got a little bit more room to play with now. So... let us do... come off of this. Twice. And I will add that. And then I will add... sometimes it's a little wonky. Alright, so that it can go down on top of things. Is that not high enough? Okay. Well, then. Okay. Hey! There we go. Let's confirm the module changes. Oof, we need a lot of stuff. The builder is still there because he's working on other stuff. And then I got to figure out... got to figure out where the funding is. There we go. Okay, so we already got enough money there. Cool. All right, we got people bringing energy cells in. And then we got to go find a whole bunch of prefab. Prefab is one of the single largest pain in my butts in the game. So now, let me see here. This guy. Let's see, prefab. And again, this is all part of the learning curve. All the stuff I had. I still don't know what each individual item is made from. Like, I don't know. Like, you take ore, you take silicon, and you make X, right? I don't know all that stuff off the top of my head. Common. Drop that off.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold. You scan, but make it quick. You're clean. Go about your business.
All right. Looks like we're going to have enough here in just a minute. So that ship is just going to take a sweet time building stuff. All right. Let's just get back into some other things here. So for me, I don't really like to get into combat until I've got my economy going. And I've got a pretty good economy going. But I also would like to have a little bit more combat. Or a little bit more economy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. going to a refinery. Yep. Are you going to chase my guy all the way to the refinery? No.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
All right, so I feel like I want to... I want to make a patrol.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
In this sector in Roche.
You're clean. Go about your business. Well, I'm not sure what else you were expecting.
This is a laddie gunboat. Huh. That could come. Two incom heavy lasers, 4 quad lasers. Interesting. And 2 EMP missile launchers. 16 crewmen? What the hell do you need 16 crewmen for? Oh, Marines? I don't know. I don't know if I need that many. Might not hurt. That's 2 million apiece. How much money I got right now? I got 21 million. I feel like I need 4 of those to do what I want. I'm going to save this. Just have a quick look at this loadout, though. We don't... When did that just drop? Okay. Yeah, that's got some pretty sizable shields compared to mine. Okay. Weapons. Missile. Missile. Okay. Got all the best software on there. Consumables. Cool. Alright, I'm going to save this as the...
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
ATG
We will be scanning your cargo hold.
Lardy.
You're clean. Go about your business. No surprise there.
GB MK 2. Save as new. And I will just keep that. Okay. I feel like if we have a couple of gunboats, then what's... That's 341. That's got a burst of 3720. What about this? Burst it. And shield is nothing on that Ether Sprite. On the... that.
Please halt. Scanning your cargo hold. A scan? Oh, okay. You're clean. Go about your business.
Oh. What? Oh, okay. I see. R2. $37. $37.20. Yeah, okay. 52 and let's call it 32. This thing is definitely not choosing that. Low, how much? So that's like 8,400. What the frick? 890. And a fully loaded arc.
We
It's
found
like
something
$1.3
out here.
million.
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
What does a headhunter cost? Burst weapon. Ouch. That's nothing. 1860? No. We don't want to do that. Because those Yuzon Vong vehicles are nasty. They're gnarly. Quad jumper miner? Oh, 3,400. Huh. Yeah, 55, 11, and 5. All right, so it would be, if I was going to go with the gunboats, I would do, not that one, I would do the Delta. I would check that. And I would go back through here. Combat MK3 is fine. $29.99. R2. $37.20. For the burst. Yeah. Software, that's all fine. Plenty of countermeasures. You only need one crew. You don't need anything like that. All right. I'm gonna save this as the ATG D7B int MK2, so I don't have to go through all that again. Made a couple of million credits while we've been sitting here. So we get 4 of these guys, 2 gunboats, and that other, the larger ship that I have sitting at this station. And just have them start patrolling over there. See how they do. Might be a fool's errand. I'm actually curious to see how they do. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Although, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Buy ships. Oh. Acclimator. Oh, this thing's only 15 million?
We were hit.
Uh-oh. Where are you?
Affirmative.
Let me guess. In that system I was just talking about. Yep, in Roche. Run away! Alright, well, at least you got friends. You got friends. No. Fleeing 2 feet from where you were? Oh, you're doing silicone? Shit. I need you to duck and wait. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get out of there for a minute. Please and thank you. Your shields are rebuilding and... Oh, did he die? Oh, he died. Okay, cool. Gonna let him be. I'm gonna get back to work. Get back to work! Okay. So, I need to build that little mini fleet over here first. In this wharf. Buy ships. Alright, so were they all small? Yes, they were. Already gunboat. And that went up in price. Not enough resources on station. Order may take a long time. Currently edited ship has not been added to the list. Okay. Well, for this particular one, we don't need that.
Requesting permission to dock.
So, at 1.5. It's 3, it's 6 for 4 of these. Add to shopping list. 4. A little under 6. Okay, fine. Confirm. All right. And then buy ships, small. I think it was that one. want to get 6 of these. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, those are building. I want to talk to this guy. Call you. You have seminar. I don't actually know if I need to give you a seminar.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll see how this does. I'm curious to see how this does. I know I just had an autosave, but let's save this and overwrite that. I got into a situation earlier where I was just looking around a station and somehow I ended up on a friendly what do they call those? A friendly faction Star Destroyer sized ship, and it took off away from the station. I had no way to get off the ship. I don't know how I get on. I don't know how I got on. I don't know how I was able to land one of my my own company ships on the Star Destroyer to pick me up. But man, it was taking me for a ride. It was pretty funny. All right, let's check over here. All those ships are being built. How's the build going? Ooh. Ooh. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot about? Build's going well. That's why I was shocked. All the way over here. Is it called Selenon? Yep, there it is. Guy in Roche is under attack again. I need you to do local auto mine or in Lothal. Confirm. There we go. And off you go. Buddy, you're a little too big for that spot. Or not. It just cost me 944,000. Wonder what that was. How you doing? 11 minutes until that big thing is done. I think it's good after that. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, let's go back over here and see how's all of our ships being built. Hey, our laddies are done. And our lardies are done. 4 of our deltas are done. And there's our other deltas. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. You, oh my god, you need to get GTFO. You need to come back here and upgrade and repair. Add to shopping list. Confirm. I really wish that was something they would just automatically do. Run away. Like, seriously, run away. Okay. So now I need to find this guy. I'm not even going to waste time naming them because I don't know if they're going to survive. All right, I'm gonna have you go here. No, here.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold. You're clean. Go about your business.
I guess my question is how do you make a fleet?
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
All right, there we go. At the very least, they're off in a. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
Awaiting orders.
All right, I think I just made a fleet. Then what I'm going to do here is all of these guys.
Joining squad.
What? Where are you going? No. Oh, I'm Alpha? Remove assignment. How do I add you to a fleet?
Joining squad.
No. I'm very confused. Circle. And this is part of the game. I mean, the game just has tons of stuff to learn, right?
Please home. We'll be scanning your cargo hold. Nothing found. You're free to go.
Well, let's just look it up. X for how to make a fleet. Click the ship you want to mimic the fleet leader and right-click the ship you want to be the commander. Select the mimic option and put in a wing. Okay. All right, so he's got 2.
Please home. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
Go ahead with your scan.
Nothing found. You're free to go.
I don't know. Well, that didn't answer my question at all. Huh. Well, I'm going to be quiet because I'm trying to think about this and figure out how this works.
Please home. We will be scanning your cargo hold. Nothing found. You're free to go.
I don't get it. Honestly, I feel like the best thing would be to just...
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
I don't get it. Is it because it's a different type of ship? Hold on a second. No, but it's a Corvette. It's a military vehicle. Why are you not, like... Okay. Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to protect ship.
We were hit. Confirm.
All right, which one of you?
Safe hut. We
I wish I didn't have to do this either. Like, I want you to... I've got the cash for it. I want you to go and repair. Oh, God. Upgrade and repair. Okay, cool. Just get the hell out of there. Oh, here it is. And okay.
Please hold. Carefully scanning your cargo. Nothing found. You're free to go.
Okay, hold on a second. I think I'm onto something here. So you guys... There we go. There we go. Formation.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Circle. All right, I guess let's just try this. How come you're not moving? Well, that didn't work at all. That didn't work at all.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least they're moving like that now. Okay. Got myself a little... Oh my god! Oh, they're taking out the ore refinery. Uh-oh.
Please hold. We will be scanning your cargo hold. Nothing found. You're free to go.
I have nothing to hide.
No. I could lose this ship before these other ones get here.
Docking permission granted.
All right, let's another cool thing you can do here. Oh, Jesus Christ, those things took off. Live stream from this thing.
Safe pod, we're scanning your cargo hold. Split ready to be scanned. Go about your business.
Okay.
We found something out here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't care. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Looks like this little fleet of mine just absolutely murked these guys. Oh, no, I'm about to lose a delta. Yep. Here goes one. Can you repair? Can I get you back to repair? Nope. Oh dear. No. That guy's out. I'm about to lose another delta. Two. Jesus. Can you guys just like focus on one ship? There's two deltas. Right? Yep.
Requesting permission to dock.
Three deltas. Oh dear. Take him out. I don't want to have to micromanage this. I feel like I have to. Four deltas down now.
Please halt. We will be scanning your cargo hold. You're clean. Go about your business.
See? Just your everyday little citizen.
About to lose a fifth delta. That guy's getting his shields back. Man. When we first dropped in on them, I thought we had them, but no.
We will be scanning your cargo hold. You
Yep,
scan,
there's a fifth one.
quick. You're clean. Go about your business.
Can you at least take one out? Good lord! I mean, took out all my deltas, basically. Ooh, there's one. Use some Vong artifact. Okay, we got one. We get two? I think we finally got two. That one's still full health. Yes. Come on. Get him. And one delta has full shield. Can I tell you to come back and get frickin' fixed?
Requesting permission to dock.
Docking permission granted.
All right, we're down to one enemy. All right. Some pretty crazy sounding cannons. Those are big cannons, though. Yeah, those things are... It's almost dead. It's almost dead. Come on. Take him down. It's the gunboats that are doing it. It's the Lardies that are doing it. The deltas are just too weak to do that.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. So I want you to Rescue people in range. All right, so that was definitely something interesting to note.
Please hold. We will be scanning your cargo hold. Nothing found. You're free to go.
Split have nothing to hide.
It's going to take these guys a few minutes to rescue all the people in range. And then after that, I want you to collect that. Collect that. Collect that. Well, that was interesting. All right. We'll check back on them in a few minutes. All right. Do I have any... Who's in Centaurus? None of those guys are in Centaurus? Fine. I need to come back here and look at this for a minute because I feel like... Oh, everything's okay? Oh. Wait, what? No, that's the wrong station. Here we go. Okay. We've got prefabs on the way. Cool. All right. Probably should have taken that up another notch, but that's all right. All right, let's go back to Roche and see how things are going here. How's the cleanup going? Cool. All right, I'm going to save the game now. Overwrite. Yes, I'm sure I want to overwrite this game. What? Birdie, your tongue is sticking out. Your tongue is sticking out, bud. There you go. He did that little kitty thing where the tongue was sticking out a little bit. Okay.
We will be scanning your cargo hold. Requesting permission to dock whenever you're ready. Docking permission to go about your business.
Uh-oh. All right, so it's going to be 3 on 5. See how this goes. This could be a complete wipe of this fleet. We'll see how it goes. These Yuzon Vong pirates are pretty nasty. Alright, looks like we got... Ooh, damn.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, yeah. That guy follow me all the way over here? Oh, I think he got intercepted. Took these guys so long to follow. For attacking, you got to do the whole fleet. You can't just do the main one.
Awaiting orders.
Huh.
Found something out here.
Okay, great. Not interested in it. Alright, so we've got a couple of other helpful fleets right around here. Really wish I could figure out where these guys were popping in from. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
I'm just going to leave you there for now. Man, I'm just getting all sorts of reputation. Okay. Now, I want to... What can I buy from you? Dreadnought carrier. Battleship. Damn. That's pretty crazy. Don't need a fleet tender. I I don't need any of those. What are you making at the wharf? Size medium. Defender. What's that? That's 9,000. No. No. Gauntlet. That's not a gunboat. It's not really a gunboat either, frankly. Good God. Yeah, that's a Corvette. That's what I call a Corvette. What do we have here? Dune Lizard? Oh, yeah. Fang? Kimagila Heavy? Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was good in Star Wars Galaxies. Modified Y-Wing. Don't need those. Okay. What I need is... I think I need you. And I need a... No. No. I need... somewhere over here. No. No. No.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
No. All right. No. Well, I mean, good enough, actually. What's the low preset on this? What?
Please hold. We will be scanning your cargo hold.
Okay, you scan now.
Nothing found. You're free to go.
Fine.
Nothing to hide.
I don't want turrets on this. Because I'd rather it run away. Docking to long range, please. Let me just save that because I feel like I feel like BFF is much slower, but it carries more, right? Yeah. Gozanti. T6 carries even less. Carries even less. Alright. Plus, this is cheap. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Whoa. Wait a minute. Why did that jump half a mil? All around MK2 is fine. need. Yeah, we don't need that there. Cool. No consumables except for flares, right? Yep. Crew. I'll do that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Save this as ATGBFF1
Docking permission granted.
MK1. Save as new. Clear. Append the loadout name. I'm going to add 2 to the shopping list. And confirm that order. 3 minutes. All right. Let me see here. I got a miner there. Got a miner there. What I'm doing is I'm going to send some traders into these systems here. Already got one. Balmora doing its thing. Sweet. Auto trade. Add remove wares. We will do those. So hold on a second. No. Those. 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 None of that. I don't know what that is.
Please hold. We will be scanning your cargo.
Sensor component ship supply silicon wafer smart chips.
Nothing found. You're free to go.
Okay. Oh, perfect. 3 out of 3 gates. All right, we'll see how that goes. Advanced auto trade. That's what I want to have. I want to have at least one of those guys in all of the sectors that I can, spending my money but making money. And they're pretty smart, especially because I can see. Yep, see, there we go. It's gonna go by ice, water. We go water. Pick up a bunch of water and take it somewhere and sell it for money. Gigabyte transfer port. Okay, cool. Don't know what that is. All right. Let me see here. Let's calm you. Give a seminar. Okay. 2-star pilot already. You, I want you to go... You're a Mon Cal. All right, you. Let's calm you. Give a 1 crew, 2 crew back. Cool. Goodbye. And then you, I want to send you to Ordo and update trade offers. All right, everybody, that's it for me. It's going to be... That's it for me for 2025. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I'll be out of town until the weekend. Might not stream until next Monday. We'll see. I hope to see you there. If I don't see you before. If I don't see you before then, or even if I see you then. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful and safe New Year holiday. Happy New Year to everybody all over the world. I hope 2026 brings in... better times for all of us. No matter if you had a good year or not. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Happy New Year, everybody. Good night.